Alright, this is Flying At coming at you here today with Crazy Juan, and we are going to do a sort of a brief build review of the new Freewing F-14 Tomcat with the twin 80mm EDF with variable swing wing. As you can see, it is a 61.3 inch wingspan when the wings are extended out. And this is one awesome jet from what we've seen, and Juan just got his in. Okay, so the wiring is there's not a lot of wiring, but quite a bit, because there's so many features on this plane, but very simple to put together. You can see there's some wiring there for the gear doors. Then you have the gear LED lights, more LED lights here. And then you have the servo swing wing activators here, and just follow. They're all wire connected. You have flaps, steering, rudder, just like you would on a normal setup. Just they have it on a PC board, which actually works very well. So it's actually done quite well. So Juan just putting everything together here in the wiring, matching everything up, and with the lighting and everything comes on and all already sequenced to work together. Especially with the ailerons and the ailerons together, everything's already pre-wired for you and pre-done for you, so that it actuates itself. Okay, so now we're at the portion where the wing brackets are going in place to activate the swing wing. So we have a bracket here on the right side where that screw came up, the threaded screw came up with the washer and then the nut on there, and that sits on top of these four things that you see there. Actually see it better over here. Sits on top of those, and they get bolted down. And then there's a smaller brace that comes across here. There's one for the right side, one for the left side. Fits right in there like that, right over there like that. And Juan is screwing those down. And this is the servo arm going out that actually pulls it into place. And as soon as we get done here, you can see the rest of the wiring actually came through here to get clipped in so it doesn't move, and we're going to actually put all these together so that they are clean. Alright, here's one, and we have some extra footage here because we're running into an issue with where we had the left servo for to activate the left wing to sweep back was not working, so Motion RC had to send us another servo, and I wanted to show how this actually comes apart. Most of you probably never have to do this, but in case you do, this is how it works. This plate right here actually comes off with screws that are here. Screws all the way around here. And there's a left servo there, right servo there, that activate the sweep motion for the wings. So this is the one that was not working left, and this just came in. So we're taking it apart. So this actually comes off, this here, and then this lifts out. This is actually the top side right here. I'm sorry, the back side. And so this sits here, and then then this portion, which is the top part of the fuse, actually covers it. This is actually what goes over it. So we actually had to replace that. So if you ever have an issue with that, that's how that comes off. All right, so looks like it's working. So we're going to hook up the servo arm. And I love these servo arms. They're actually metal servo arms. It's like they might be a light aluminum. Really stout arms themselves.
See, that's what it's gonna do.
Look at that. It works. Excellent. Thank you, Motion. Okay, try it again. And open them up. Perfect. All right, everything look good?
Everything looks good.
All right, good job. Okay, one of the things that we just noticed, and this might be natural, but we want to make sure we document this, is that we did replace this left servo over here for the swept wing mechanism, and the left one that we replaced does have a slight delay in the deployment as well as going back out. So we're just going to show that for a second. So go ahead and hit that one. You see, you'll notice that this one stops first, and I want to keep going just for a little bit till you heard that. So just a little bit, not much, but shouldn't be a problem in flight. We hope not. And same thing going back out. And you hear that one just a
like
slight delay, but not bad.
A little bit
It may be natural, maybe others already have that, but we weren't sure. But we replaced that one, and that is the one that has a slight delay in it, just slight, not much. But want to make sure we saw that. All right. And so now we have the wiring with tie downs clipped together to make it nice and neat so nothing moves. I'm going to put the cover on. And Juan is electing to use his satellite. He's using a 7-channel Spectrum, and he's electing to have his satellite out. He's going to nicely and neatly put it on the outside. And then the cover goes on top, and just bolts down here and there, and the end's down there. And it covers up all that wiring that you saw.
It's not going in for some reason.
Now the fuse is an area I want to take note of. Is that on the fuse, it does come in 2 parts. This is the front part of the fuse, and of course you have the rear part, which is this back here. This actually glues on. It has 2 rods that stick out that are supporting rods, the carbon fiber rods of some, it's either carbon fiber or a really firm plastic that actually screws, or not screws, but actually inserts into the back, the rear part of the fuselage, and you put glue on those 2 rods. Then the manual does say to put it on the rods themselves, but doesn't say to put it on the foam itself. But Juan is going to, and I'm not really comfortable with it either, not having it on there, but like on the Freewing F-86, I put mine on the actual foam itself so that it's really tight, and I've never had it come off. I actually crashed one time when the power system failed and it crashed, and that part never came off. So he did put a little glue here and there to make sure that it stays tight. So your choice, but the manual says to only put it on the rods themselves. Okay, so we're now putting the cover on over the wings, and on these back 2 here is a shorter screw, and the 2 up front is a longer screw. So Juan, show the difference there. You have not sure what size it's in the manual, but you see 2 long ones, one long and one short one, and then the long ones go on the front.
I already installed one of the long ones.
Yeah.
So. Oops. It goes on that side. The short ones that go in the front. And
excellent.
That should be all the screwing.
That's where those go.
Just a little.
So Juan is wanting to set his satellite, the receiver's under here. He wants the satellite to be on top over here. So he's cutting a little groove there in the foam so that the satellite wire actually sits inside there and won't interfere with the canopy cover as it closes. So pretty neat idea, and he's gonna lay it flat right across there like that.
There you go.
Yeah, like that. So that's a pretty good idea.
That way.
Okay, and then the nose cone is a beautiful nose cone. Actually comes with strong magnets. It's kind of tough to get off of there. You see the 2 magnets inside there attached to this one right here, and I mean it just snaps in, and very strong. And then the canopy.
I'm already
here.
Just setting all the detail and finishing it up and fixing it.
Yep, it's gonna look very nice. 2 scale pilots in there. They are ready to go. They've been screaming at us the last week trying to get them in the air. So to put this together was actually quite simple. You got the 2 rudders here. On the left side you have a leading edge light and a flashing light back here, and another flashing, I'm sorry, one solid and one flashing over here on that side. And they just bolt down right here pretty easily. Screw there on that side, same thing on the other side. the elevators actually come with a they're full flying elevators. So I want to flip that over for a second so we can show them how this went on very easily. Just hold it up. Just hold it up. Right here, you can see where it has the full metal clevises there that they come with it separate, so you can put them on there. But then right here is a rod that comes from here back into here with a ring that attaches to here, and so it screws down here so that the rod is attached to it there in two places, so it's very sturdy inside there. And then the ring actually attaches here, and then it swivels and rotates through here like this. So it's a full flying elevator on both sides that way. Inside you have both your ESCs, plenty of ventilation here on the inside, cooling there, and all across here. So very well made. Your leading edge down here on your intakes are all plastic on the edges here, so very well done there, and very well put together. So we're excited about getting this one in the air. Okay, so now we're going to fire her up and show you everything in operation. The swept wings, we'll sweep them back. The landing gear, so you can see the landing lights come on, the main gear, full flying elevators and rudders and lights and everything. So we'll get this fired up. It has a really nice clevis hatch that holds on.
Oh, it's got magnets.
Holds on the hatch.
It's got the
magnets and a latch. And a latch. Very nice. So we have our two Admiral Pros 60C 4,000 milliamp 6-cell batteries. And one goes on top, one goes on bottom. And you can even retrofit this to fit. I've seen as high as 5,800 from what I've seen on a couple of other videos. I think Juan's going to be doing that probably.
Oh,
if I know Juan, he loves big batteries.
Oh yeah.
Big batteries equal longer flight times a lot of times.
Faster's good. Oh, let me work on this battery a little bit. Turn it around.
Here are there's your flashing green on the right side of the rudder. Then you have red on the leading edge of the top part of the rudder with a trailing edge white. You have, of course, your left nav light on your left side. This one is flashing, and right has the green, obviously. And same thing on the leading edge of the front flying leading edge of the fuselage there. And then, of course, that beautiful landing light that'll come on as soon as we hit the gear. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so here are the elevators in operation. This is a huge plane. I mean, you can see that it's taking up almost the full frame of the video here. So you got elevator, you have rudder. There's a rudder, and then swept wing, and then when you pop them, when you pop them open, there they go. Look at that. Doesn't even fit inside my frame. That is outstanding. So there are your flaps, right? So one thing we're going to do too is from what we've read, and it makes total sense to me, is that when the wings are swept back, it operates better when the ailerons by themselves are operating instead of having ailerons and ailerons at the same time. So we're going to mix in where that when the wings are in swept back position, that we have zero movement out of the ailerons by moving the expo down to 0, so there's no movement out of it. And see if that works. So beautiful, beautiful plane. So next we'll do a taxi run. It's dark right now, but we'll do a taxi run. You'll be able to see the full lights. And wow, this baby is a huge baby. They're 61 inches with it swept wide open. So great job, Juan. Hey, good job putting it together. All right, all we need now is just to put the rest of the plastic detail items on the jet, on the front, on the bottom, and she'll be beautified and ready for her maiden. So next video up will be the maiden. Juan, congratulations, brother. You got it done.
See you next time. Next plane.